And even bringing in the bottom, so my bottom is narrower. It goes up.
So when you do that, then does that kind of compensate for the indentation?
Mm-hmm.
Push it in.
Yes, just push it. That's why when you lower, you open lower, you do that. But when I open higher, I have to go there and then get it, the indentation, when I open higher. But when you I have two methods of opening. One is open lower, one is open higher. Right, and since the clay is quite thick here, so I usually will do a little squeezing. And you don't see the outside, but if you come here, you can see I have lots of finger mark on the inside because my inside finger is doing the lifting job. Outside is just supported. So the inside finger is doing the lifting job.
Why did you lift from the inside rather than just do it from the outside?
Because this clay is still thick and strong, so I need to have lots of stress on the outside. So I'm doing it and then using my fingers to try to lift the clay. But later on I'm going to reverse. I'm going to lift from outside when the clays become a bit thinner.
Is the pressure coming from this bottom?
Not on the bottom. It's on the side. It's all here.
You're doing it right here?
Yeah, right here. It's using this arm, push, squeeze it, and then the inside finger is right against it and squeeze it up. Yeah, this part here.
Inside fingers is on.
Inside finger is going like this, this, lifting.
So you're lifting from the inside only?
Yeah, well, yeah, for now. For now, while the clay is still quite thick, I do that because I need to have a lot of stress to support it because the clay is quite thick. That's why I do from the inside. But later on, I'm going to reverse it. Once the clay becomes thinner, I'm going to lift from outside. And actually, this is what I'm going to do next. Right, so same thumb method. This is almost the same. So I move my hand steady and start from here. My arm originated right here, but once I move it up, I go along with my body. Slippery again. You don't need to move your finger all the way up. You can stop right here and then just take care of it.
Sorry.
still lots of clay by the corner. I'm going to use it, so still I like to bring in the clay into the middle. Following like this. Slippery. That's the slip I usually remove from my fingertips. Just a little bit of water here on my hand.
But you throw the slip back in the pot, huh?
Yeah, especially for the inside. Yeah. And I usually throw to the limit of clay. When the clay starts to wobble, I stop lifting it up. And by that time, I try to shake it. So the very first thing I use is the wooden rib. I want to remove the finger marks and also to compress the wall. It's almost equal pressure, but for outside it's just guiding, and mostly it's the inside finger to push the wall, and kind of using this as a guide.
Where's your finger now?
Oh, no, the
Right here, the inside finger is right there. Yeah. Yep.
Is it directly over the rib?
Yes.
Not behind?
Not behind. Directly aim it at the rib. So I expanded a little by little.
It looks like his finger, inside finger, is just opposite his forefinger on the rib.
As the fingers touches.
No, but I meant like the height inside
Mm-hmm.
is just opposite your right hand forefinger. It's about the same, like, you know, it's not like this, it's not like this.
It's like this.
Right,
The inside
right,
finger
right.
is like that. I'm lifting it and this is guiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your index finger though is kind of stabilizing the clay wall too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as it's leaving the room.
Yeah. And after I roughly shape it, I usually use the metal rib to do the final shaping because I could bend it. And start from here. Don't worry about it. And when I'm shaping, I usually my eyes is looking for the farther curve. Not right here, okay? It's looking there so I know which spot needs to go out and then my hand will do the job to push out a bit more.
So it's only your one finger that's touching the clay on the inside, only this finger?
No, all the
All
fingers.
fingers are touching.
Yeah, all the fingers. Yeah, it goes like that. Goes, and there's a little curve here. Goes like that. Where it has no clay, that's the fingertips touching the wall on the inside. So usually I make the bottom shape and then I will take care of it. And so when you see the slideshow, people ask me, there's a little bump from inside. That's the stage. I push out, like here.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so push it out before I close it right here.
This is the middle finger?
Usually that you see that my little vase, the vase has a little crack. Actually, I torch it. I use a torch to torch the spot. So when I push from inside, you get a very naturally cracking looking crack hole. This one I didn't do it, so it's just like a little bump, dimple, a little bump there. But if I torch this spot, and when I
You
push
need
out,
to touch?
it's okay. I'm just showing you that how I do it, and that because you might wonder why that spot is a little bit more natural looking of a crack hole, and this one doesn't because I torch that spot.
So do you put a dry piece of clay down?
Yeah, for the dry clay method, I usually put it at this stage. Yeah,
This stage.
yeah, at this stage. I don't have a dry clay yet. We can do it later. Okay, we got a whole day today and also tomorrow. So anything you are interested to see, I can do the demonstration. So before I close it, you saw me toasting a lot of the slip inside, right? Actually, when I'm shaping it, I keep on grabbing all the slips. So actually, there's not much left. Nothing. Actually, nothing left.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah, I use that to while I'm shaping. I keep on grabbing and I'm using it. So by the very final stage, there's nothing there.
So you put it on the bottom.
I put it on the bottom, and while I'm shaping, I just go there and grab some and use it.
So you don't have to sponge out.
I don't have sponge. I don't like to use sponge.
So far you shared the clean?
So cool.
Very aware.
Yeah, that's because I use the slip a lot, and the slip sticking on the surface of the clay doesn't fly away. Close it. Just choking it. Actually, I'm moving the clay toward the center. Try to move it. And use the 6 points. First, I choke it, and then you can use the 6 points. 6 points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. Touching the clay. Then you move it in. Okay, 6 points. The rim is a little bit off, so I would trim it off. Okay, that's 6 point method. And also, there's my crawl like this. Using all my 5 fingers. This right hand is just stabilizing it. Closing using 5 fingers.
That looks like a kung fu move.
It's 5 fingers.
Yep, 5 fingers and 6 points.
Which one you prefer?
Well, when it's still larger, my fingers cannot reach all of them, so I use the 6 fingers. But when it becomes smaller, about this size, I prefer using this way. And before I close further, because this here isn't very smooth, so I usually will go back. The finger goes lightly, push it up to smooth the shoulder.
Now you pointer is out.
The fingers is pointing. Okay, this is the inside finger. See that? Pushing it up, right? And this is just to hold it. So the finger is right there underneath to support it, and also to shape it. And the outside is just follow the shoulder, the curve. Make it a bit thinner. When you shrink it, sometimes it happens to the shoulder. It becomes wobbly, but it's okay. Okay, get it back. Making closed form is a little bit more difficult than make an open, large open mouth. This is about 5 pounds of egg. Making a vase.
Oh,
Oh, that's bad.
that's good.
So that's the inside thickness after I stretch it. Originally that straight cylinder was about this thick, right? So after I stretch it, it becomes thinner here. But the bottom here, I don't stretch because I need to have a little bit of a thickness to support the weight. So later on I could just trim it out. But just to give you some idea, that's the thickness after I stretch everything. So it's about 5 pounds of clay.